Shri Matre Namaha Kurakataksham Ambalangraham Paripurna. Among all the treasures of Sri Vidya tradition, there is one powerful stotram that occupies a very unique position and a powerful position. The text so sacred that even after receiving Lalita Sahasranama, sage Agastya still felt incomplete. Think about it. Agastya Maharishi, he is not an ordinary seeker. He had received the profound teaching from Lord Hayagriva himself, and he had learned the glory of Lalithambika. He had immersed himself into each namam of Lalita Sahasranamam, went into deep meditation on each namam. Most importantly, he is the first to receive Lalita Sahasranamam. So, yet he was feeling something is not complete. He felt kind of unsatisfied. He felt there is something, still there is some void. Still there is something that he felt that is incomplete despite he went into deep penance on Lalita Sahasranam. Agastya could not ignore this long. Again and again, he approached Hayagriva. Again and again, he pleaded to Hayagriva, is there anything more? Is there anything deeper secret? Is there higher knowledge that is still hidden from me? Every time Agastya approached Hayagriva, Hayagriva remained silent. He did not give. Why? Because the knowledge Agastya was asking was not an ordinary teaching. It was not merely another stotram. It was not another mantra. It was the very heart of Sri Vidya. The secret that Ambal herself had protected. The tradition tells us that Agastya held on to the feet of Hayagriva for years, not days, not weeks, for years. Such was the thirst for truth. And then something happened. Seeing the sincerity of the Shishya and the compassion of the Guru, Mata Lalithambika herself appeared along with Kameshwara. Imagine that where the Guru is silent, the Shishya is pleading, and Ambal herself intervenes, and she commands Hayagriva reveal the secret to Agastya. This tells us the status of Lalita Trishati. Lalita Sahasranamam was composed by Bhag Devatas under the command of Mata Lalithambika. But Lalita Trishati is different. It comes from the dialogue between Kameshwara and Kameshwari. Which means this is not just praise of Ambal, it is Ambal revealing herself. That is why this Lalita Trishati is the crown jewel of Sri Vidya. Now, what is Lalita Trishati? Now, Lalita Trishati was again in Brahmanda Purana, in Lalitopakhyana, after Lalita Sahasranam. After many years of Agastya did his penance, it continued as dialogue between Hayagriva and Agastya, and how Lalita Trishati was revealed to Agastya. And Lalita Trishati is revealed. From there the tradition comes, and we are blessed to embrace this Trishati as well. So Lalita Sahasranam itself is powerful. Lalita Trishati is more powerful, and it must not be merely chanted, because for Lalita Trishati the qualification is, yes, initiation is needed for proper pronunciation, understanding the significance of Trishati. It is not just to merely know or chant. So that is a qualification, and that's the reason it is told that you need to have initiation to chant Trishati. Because let us understand what is this Lalita Trishati is. Lalita Trishati means 300. 3 is 3. Shati is 100, so Trishati. But this is not just 300 namam of Lalithambika. Each namam is mantra, and each mantra is a key, which means the key that opens the doorway into deeper dimensions of consciousness. So the entire Lalitha Trishati is built upon the Panchadashi mantra. It is also called as Panchadashakshari or Panchadashi. Both are same. Panchadashi mantra or Panchadashakshari mantra. Panchadasha is 15. Pancha is 5. Dasha is 10. 10 plus 5, 15. So the 15 syllables of Mata Lalita or the Ambal. And the 15 syllables are divided into 3 kutas. Vagbhava Kuta, Kamaraja Kuta, Shakti Kuta. Each syllable comes with 20 namams. So 15 syllables, 20 namam which comes to 300 namam. Now if you look at it, here it is not random. Everything is deliberate because everything is encoded. Everything points towards Brahma Vidya, that is Sri Vidya, which is ultimate, supreme. Sri is not just wealth or money representing Lakshmi, but here Sri Vidya is Brahma Vidya, which is the supreme knowledge. If you look at it, many stotras help us worshipping the God, but Lalitha Trishati helps us understand who we truly are. Trishati is about awakening. Trishati is, transcending the limitations. Because if you look at it, Hayagriva describes that it is a condensed form of highest wisdom. What Upanishads explain through philosophical inquiry, what Brahma Sutras establish through logic explanation, what Advaita explains through analysis, Lalitha Trishati expresses through Ambal's Namam. That is why it is regarded as the Brahma Vidya, which is in the form of, which is hidden in the form of mantras. And not only that, Ambal said that, another significance of Lalitha Trishati. When Ambal instructed Hayagriva to give the Trishati Upadeshan to Agastya, Ambal said, this Trishati is Sarva Purtikari, which means it completes everything. Sarva Purtikari, that which completes everything, that which fills every deficiency. That is having everything. And not only that, the qualification, another qualification of why Ambal asked to give this to Agastya is, Ambal said that, teach this to Agastya, he is worthy, his devotion is pure. Most importantly, he is the husband of Lopamudra. Lopamudra worships me constantly, and because he is the husband of Lopamudra, gave him the Upadeshan. So only after receiving the direct command from Ambal, Hayagriva revealed this Lalitha Trishati to Agastya. Now, if you look at it, Lalita Sahasranam is more known. Lalitha Trishati is not. Lalitha Trishati is known for Sri Vidya Upasakas, lesser known for others. The answer lies in its nature, because Lalita Sahasranam is devotional. It is accessible for all. Anyone can chant, with or without initiation. But when it comes to Lalitha Trishati, it is a mantra oriented. It is structured in a deeply in a deep manner. It has a structure. Receiving it through the Guru is powerful. See, you can get the mantra online. You can just download, or you can just listen to it and start chanting. But if you truly want the deeper connection to happen, then through Guru, it will be powerful. So the question that comes when I say this is, can a person who is not initiated cannot chant Lalita Trishati? Now the answer depends on how you are approaching it. If you want to practice as a Sri Vidya Upasaka with the Sri Vidya Sadhana, with the Nyasa, Mantra Japa, Chakra, worshipping the Sri Chakra, and do the relevant ritual and process, then Guru's initiation is must. That has always been the traditional practice. However, if you are approaching Lalitha Trishati as a sacred stotram, and there again, it has to see, the important point here is, it is not to approach with some curiosity. You just want to know. You just want to see how it is. You just want to understand the Namam. Then Lalitha Trishati is not. Because for Lalitha Trishati, if you look at it, the story of how it was given to Agastya itself will prove us what is needed. You need bhakti, you need surrender, you need, the true, um, like you truly want to worship Amba in a very, very deeper. Then Lalitha Trishati is for you. So yes, initiation is good if you want to deepen into this journey. But if you're not initiated, yes, true devotion, the ultimate reverence towards Amba, that you can, with that you can start your chanting of Lalitha Trishati. So how you can approach is, how you can approach in chanting Lalitha Trishati is, every day if you want to chant, or every Fridays you can chant, or every Paurnami you can chant. Take bath, wear clean clothes, go to puja room, light the lamp, offer chandanam kumkumam to Ambal's photo, offer flowers, chant slowly and with complete devotion, bhakti towards Ambal, and learn to pronounce properly and carefully, and then chant. Because if you look at it, ultimately the Lalitha Trishati is about the transformation it creates within. So that is why Lalithambika, this Lalitha Trishati is called Sarva Purtikari. She completes, helps you complete. This chanting, when you do it with utmost bhakti, sincerity, consistency, it will transform you from within. And that is why sage Agastya refused to leave Hayagriva till he got this. Because that's after Trishati, he was able to feel the fulfillment. So that is the power of Lalitha Trishati. If you have any doubts, do let me know. I'll be happy to help you. And if you want to go deeper into Shakti Upasana, learn to chant Lalita Sahasranam, Lalita Ashtotra Shatanamavali, Lalita Sahasranamavali, Durga Sapta Shloki, and Lakshmi Ashtotram, and various Ashtotrams. If you want to chant, to learn to pronounce properly, and deepen your connection, deepen your relationship with Ambal, then I invite you for a Shakti Upasana course. It is a lifetime access course where you'll be learning various stotrams and hymn to chant with understanding proper meaning and proper way of chanting. You can enroll and start or continue your Shakti Upasana journey with me. The link, I have given a link to join, to enroll in the description. You can join and be and enroll into the community of Shakti Upasana. If you have any doubts, do let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Guru Kataksham Ambalanagam Paripam Shri Matre Namaha.